Right now at 7, the SPCA of East Texas issues an urgent warning. A growing problem is putting their mission and the animals they care for at risk. Coming up, how you can help on this Giving Tuesday.
Also ahead, a holiday surprise you won't believe, all starting with a letter in a Flint mailbox and a very generous mailman.
And the countdown is on for this holiday season. Santa's Bake Shop at the Lily Russell Library in Lindell is back this weekend. Coming up here from our guest about this sweet event.
Bundle up, we're starting your morning out there in the 30s, but sunshine will return later today. But what you need to know about the rain chances and the weather impact alert that is set in place for Wednesday evening into Thursday. I've got more details in your forecast coming up, so stay right there because Morning Y'all on CBS 19 Plus starts right now.
Together, we're putting East Texas first. You're watching Morning Y'all on CBS 19 Plus.
It's Giving Tuesday, the one day when generosity goes global and your impact can go a little bit further. Every act of kindness, big or small, becomes a lifeline, a spark of hope, and a step forward to change our community. And your gift fuels real change and real stories. Good morning, y'all. I'm Jesus Martinez. Thank you so much for staying with us here on CBS 19 Plus.
And I'm Dana Dixon. Thank you for being with us. We want to get over to weather now as you get ready to wake up this morning. You're probably not wanting to get out from under those covers because it's a lot warmer there than it is outside.
It is rarely cold outside, but the sun is coming up, which should help a little bit and start to bring a little bit more heat for your day. Our heat of the day is supposed to be at 50 degrees, so hopefully we get there come the afternoon. So right now, 31 in Tyler and in Henderson and Jacksonville, 28 down in Nacogdoches. So it is very chilly out there. Make sure that you are bundling up as you step out the door this morning and also wearing layers because it will start to heat up just a little bit throughout the day. So 7 a.m. your bus stop forecast is going to be 30 degrees. Noon you're going to be at 42 and then 5 p.m. 45 degrees. Luckily that sun will start to come out, so that will help make it feel a little bit warmer and happier. So today you're going to be sunny and cool. Your heat of the day is going to be at 50 degrees. You will have those light winds, so it shouldn't make it feel much warmer. And then your rain chances, you're going to be at 50% on Wednesday evening into Thursday morning, and then a 20% chance on your Friday. So the weather impact alert is placed from Wednesday evening into Thursday morning. So we are keeping an eye on that here at CBS 19 for you. And then your Tuesday, 50 degrees, sunny skies. Wednesday, you're going to have 50% chance of showers come evening time at 58 degrees into Thursday morning. And I will have more information in your 7-day forecast coming up.
Well, the biggest shopping days are behind us now, and today marks a shift on that focus from buying to giving. Of course, today is Giving Tuesday, Global Day of Generosity, that first launched in 2012, and one local nonprofit is hoping this day will keep their doors open, that is.
Yeah, the SPCA of East Texas is warning that its doors could be forced to close, though, if those donations don't increase in the coming weeks. The SPCA's executive director, Emily Hegland, says that the shelter is facing financial challenges ahead of this Giving Tuesday. Now, the stray animal problem is a serious one here in East Texas, and now the clock is ticking on one of the region's organizations that we've been talking about devoted to solving the issue. Hegland says compared to this time last year, donations to the shelter have dipped significantly. She attributes the drop in donations to many being squeezed by today's economy. Now, the future of the nonprofit and the animals in it that it supports is in limbo.
We are looking at, cutting our programs back, cutting our costs back, and, if we don't see an uptick in our contributions, it may be possible that we would have to close as well. And that's not what we want to happen. We want to continue to providing services.
Hegland adds that even though donations have faded, the number of animals that the shelter is caring for has only increased. She says on average that the SPCA is caring for 150 to 200 animals on any given day between their facility and foster families.
The Salvation Army of Tyler is also reminding us that the event, or that even the smallest act of kindness, can change someone's life. Leaders say Giving Tuesday isn't just about a donation, it's about bringing hope to neighbors who need it the most. Now, every dollar given stays in the area, helping provide food, shelter, emergency assistance, and support for families trying to get back on their feet.
This is an invitation more than a plea, right? If this is where your heart lies, if this is where your joy is I want to go walk with the Salvation Army, meet human needs in His name without discrimination, then it's a perfect match. And we just want to say we want you to walk alongside us and have a great time. And if your heart is on another agency, we're just happy you have the heart to give.
And this year, those gifts can go even further. The Salvation Army of Tyler is joining the Give United campaign, with United Way matching every dollar donated up to $100,000 to support nonprofits across Smith County. And there are almost over 300 organizations in East Texas to gift to. If you just text the word giving to 903-600-2600, we'll send you a list of all of our local nonprofits here in East Texas that you can donate to. The Rusk Hometown Christmas set for this Saturday afternoon has been canceled. The Chamber of Commerce said a number of vendors weren't able to make it, which is the reason they canceled the event. That decision was made by the Hometown Christmas Committee. However, the Rusk Christmas Parade planned for this evening is still taking place as scheduled. And with the holiday season here, of course, there's so much to do, from parades to sparkling lights. So we've gathered the best local events to help you celebrate. So grab your family, bundle up, and get ready for some holiday fun. For a full list of those events, just text holidays to that same number, 903-600-2600. We'll send that list straight to your phone. And I'll have the honor to MC Tyler's Christmas Parade for a second year this Thursday. So make sure to come out and join us, and hope to see you out there.
It's 9 minutes after 7, and now to a tragic update. According to the Rusk County Sheriff's Office, a man reported missing has been found dead. Authorities are still trying to figure out exactly what happened. Authorities say Lawrence Robinson was last seen in the area of County Road 1117. Deputies found him in the woods on Monday morning. He was pronounced dead at the scene. The Justice of the Peace for Precinct 3 has ordered an autopsy to determine the cause of death, and Robinson's family has been notified. Officials say they are investigating the circumstances surrounding his death.
6 men are facing serious charges this morning after police say they were trying to exploit children online in Polk County. Livingston police say the investigation started in July, tracking suspects using social media, gaming platforms, and phones. At least one of the men is now facing child pornography charges. Police Chief David Mitchell says these arrests show just how real and growing the threat is, and he's warning parents to stay alert and talk to their children about online safety.
It's time for your morning headlines. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is under scrutiny for his role in a September 2nd boat strike in the Caribbean. The Washington Post reported that Hegseth gave an order for the military to kill everybody on board before a vessel attack on September 2nd, which resulted in a second strike. Hegseth has denied that he gave any such order. Lawmakers from both parties have vowed to investigate. And the man accused of killing United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was back in a New York court on Monday. Right now, Luigi Mangioni's defense team is pushing to throw out key evidence, including a notebook that prosecutors say may reveal his motive. The court is also weighing whether a seized handgun can be used at trial. And check this out. Much of the Midwest continues to dig out after this weekend's heavy snow. The snowy conditions caused car collisions in St. Louis on Monday morning and then landed multiple cars in snowbanks in Kansas City. Officials say a child was taken to the hospital with minor injuries after a school bus crash in northern Illinois yesterday.
One East Texas family is celebrating Christmas early after a Flint mailman went above and beyond in turning a 9-year-old's letter to Santa into a whole holiday surprise she will never forget.
It's pretty special. CBS19's Robert De La Garza shares the story.
As Santa's helpers gear up for the busiest time of the year, one of them at the Flint post office is helping take a little weight off St. Nick's shoulders.
I just wanted to send my Christmas list so Santa could get me something on the list.
9-year-old Abigail Baker got the surprise of a lifetime after she mailed off her Christmas wishes, hoping to land on the nice list. And that she did, but it didn't reach the North Pole.
She put it in the mailbox, and like 2 weeks later, some man showed up on the front porch and was like, "Hey, we got this for Abigail."
Her mom, Bailey Nelson, says a mailman found Abigail's letter to Santa and, in the true spirit of giving, delivered the greatest gift, kindness, checking off every item on her list.
For him just to go out and spend his hard-earned money on somebody he's never even met, and he's got 2 little girls at home, it's heart-touching.
Abigail's aunt, Cheyenne Gage, rushed to social media hoping to track down the mailman and thank him.
We didn't expect this post to go crazy like it has been.
The post has racked up more than 3,000 interactions and nearly 2,000 shares. And now the community is trying to pay it forward, pitching in to get the postman and his daughters something special.
We found out that he likes to grill, and so we're talking about going in and getting him either a Blackstone or a pellet grill.
Abigail has since written one more letter, this time to say thank you.
I was like, I want to write the note. I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for buying all this stuff for me. You didn't have to do that.
A simple letter, wrapping up a Christmas she'll never forget.
You know, he has a heart of gold, and it's something that you don't see nowadays anymore, you know, so it's something that we'll forever remember.
A reminder that sometimes the best gifts don't come from Santa's workshop, but from a neighbor with a mailbag. For CBS 19, I'm Robert De La Garza.
All right, 7:14 now. Imagine stepping into someone else's life for a whole day, feeling what they feel, seeing the world through their eyes, and hearing the sounds they hear, and walking the paths they walk. Picture their morning routine and all of that. So I wanted to ask you this morning, if you could live a day as someone else, who would it be and why?
Oprah.
Oprah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because
Can I get a car?
For so many, exactly. She gives a lot, so that's got to feel
Yeah.
good. But also all the people that she's interviewed over all the years, and I used to watch her show religiously when I was in college, and I would just sob at all the stories that she told and stuff. So I really it would be Oprah for me.
One person for one specific reason. Benson Boone for the flips.
You
I
just wanna
wish
be
I
able
were
to
that
try.
flexible.
Wow. I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan, but every time I love karaoke,
Yeah.
and every
Right.
time I do karaoke, I'm just mesmerized that she can do that for 3 hours. So I would
insane.
love to do that for
Plus
3
the
hours.
show night, so you'd be Taylor?
Yeah.
We'd
That
love
would
to
be
see it.
amazing. Yeah, she lives quite the life. But and to be that creative, I think for me, I've always wanted to know. I love to write, but I've never written a song. So I would love to know how those come to her. Right?
Yeah.
The
They could
songs.
be
Yeah.
I know
life
she writes down
experiences.
words that she likes and then puts them together in songs.
Just a day in the life of her.
So we'd all like to be
Right?
celebrities.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, kind
We
of.
love celebrities.
And I love Oprah started kind of like we did, and then
Yeah.
transitioned, into the. I don't know, just Oprah. She didn't even need a last
She doesn't
name.
She doesn't need a last name. She's Oprah. That's all you need to know.
Alrighty, well, it's time for a lot of you to hit the road this morning, and I know that traffic is not smooth sailing for everybody out there today.
No, not only is it cold, but a traffic alert if you're driving in Longview this morning. The overpass at Highway 259 and Loop 281 has been shut down due to ice. Longview police said there has been at least one crash in the area. This is part of the road that will remain closed until crews can treat it. Be careful and make sure that you find your way around there. We're keeping an eye on that for you here at CBS 19, but just make sure that you are staying safe on those roads out there. So I tracked it over to Dallas, and we are at 2 hours, and then an hour and a half over to Shreveport, which is pretty typical for this time of morning. It should be smooth sailing over there, and then 2.5 hours over to Denison, an hour and a half over to Lovekin, which again is pretty typical. We're going to have some clear skies out there, and it's going to be sunny at 50 degrees today. So Jacksonville to Nacogdoches, we're looking at 55 minutes. Tyler over to Longview, we're looking at 45 minutes right now. There's just getting into Longview, that's where that little bit of traffic will be. Tyler over to Palestine, 55 minutes, and then Tyler over to Athens, 45 minutes. So you're smooth sailing everywhere else, and luckily there is no rain on the live radar right now, so we are good to go for that. So that should create some smooth sailing for you until tomorrow evening into Thursday morning. So 3 green lights for your AM commute, 31 degrees out there, and then 3 green lights for your PM commute, 50 degrees and sunny.
All right, Jamie, thanks so much. All right, we're back. The countdown is on for the Lily Russell Memorial Library in Lindale, helping us get into the holiday spirit one sweet tooth at a time. I already had mine this morning. Might have another one. All helping out for a good cause. It's, of course, Santa's Bake Shop taking place this weekend. All right, so let's get ready for some good holiday cookies and some magic. Shannon Reed back with us, director of the Lily Russell Memorial Library, joining us to talk more about this. Cookie was amazing, by the way. I'm going to have another one.
Yes.
I'm still mesmerized. 15,000 cookies?
15,000 cookies.
Oh, man. Okay, so tell us about the Bake Shop. What is it all about this weekend?
So it's our 13th annual Santa's Bake Shop, and it's pretty much the biggest cookie buffet.
I like that, a cookie buffet.
Yes, in Texas. So you can't find, I mean, right, 15,000.
We do bigger in Texas.
That's a lot. We have all kinds. We've got keto, friendly, gluten-free, sugar-free. I mean, you guess it, and I think we've got it. It's important to get there at 10 a.m. if you do want those. I mean, you know, but we say we're there until the cookies run out. That's usually around 7 p.m., but we can't make any promises.
Those, especially if I'm there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah, so you walk around with the cookie elf, and you just get to pick out your cookies, and they're $13 a dozen.
That's awesome. That's not bad at all.
No.
That's a good price. Okay, so we talked about the bake shop for a little bit first. Events start on Friday with a special tree lighting ceremony.
Right. It's our memory tree lighting, and that starts at 7, so it's just a time in the busy season to slow down and remember our loved ones. You can buy an ornament for $5. We'll be available from 5 to 7 before the event. You can write your name of that loved one on the ornament, and we hang it on our tree, and that tree is up at the library the entire month of December. So it's just something great that we do to be with our community through hard times and through celebrations.
That's awesome. And so it's a 2-day celebration pretty much, starting with tree lighting, and then Saturday is the bake shop. You guys also have a silent auction.
We do have a silent auction. It is live right now. So you can go and bid. All the proceeds go to the library. So along with the silent auction, we have reindeer games, carnival games for kids. We have a live reindeer from 10 to 12. You can take a picture with the live reindeer. We have holiday baskets for sale, so you can even shop for gifts for your loved ones.
One-stop shop, y'all.
Jelly balls, mobile Santas come in for free, and pictures with Santa too earlier in the day from 10 to 12 and 2 to 4. So you just have to come. It's all ages, and it's going to be a ton of fun.
I was going to say, a great weekend overall, just for your one-stop shop.
That's
A lot of this is fundraising for you guys as well, because this helps you guys out.
That's right. It's all fundraising. So this is our biggest fundraiser. We have multiple fundraisers throughout the year, but 80% of our budget is through fundraising. So that's why you see us out there. But we like to do, you know, fundraising the fun way. So we're always in our community. We love literacy. We love education. And we just want to raise money to continue to serve our purpose.
And who doesn't love cookies, y'all? Come
That's
on.
right.
All right, any other information people should know about, or anything else happening from this event?
You know, just know you can visit our website. We're doing the countdown, so you can follow us, and our itinerary is also on our website and on our Facebook page.
Perfect. Sounds good. Okay, so let's talk more about the cookies earlier, because I got a cookie earlier, and then I covered more cookies under that. So we got some red and green cookies here. I'm going to see if we can. Oh.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay, because I'll eat those later.
That's right.
No, I'll eat those later, right?
So these are called $2,000 chocolate chip. We have sugar, decorated sugar, window pane. I think that's what you took a bite of earlier.
That was amazing. Pineapple, right? Or was it?
You know, which one? This kind here?
Yes, I got a yellow one. I got a taste of pineapple. I like that.
And there's a variety, so I couldn't tell you. You know, it could be lemon, could be cherry,
You know,
could
it
be
probably
strawberry.
was lemon.
Yeah?
I'm bad at cookie tasting.
But I'm sure you could find something kind of pineapple.
I like
pineapple.
everything.
Yeah.
That's a good interest. Okay, I got this little reindeer here. I'm going to eat the reindeer.
Yeah.
Oh, too soft.
Yeah, so I guess this is where I'm supposed to talk some more, right? So Saturday at 10 a.m. until the cookies run out, fun for the whole family. Friday, you can join us at 7 p.m. with the memory tree lighting.
All good fun. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this quick break here on CBS 19 Plus.
It's time for CBS 19 Sports.
Morning, y'all. Dan Millay with your sports here. Appreciate you joining us. Let's take a trip across town to All Saints, where both the girls and boys basketball teams played host to East Texas homeschool sports yesterday. Starting with the ladies down here, 16-9 with 6 minutes to go till halftime. Looking to cut into the deficit. Check out this entry pass from Layla Beasley, finding Mia Randall inside for the easy layup. Then some nice ball movement around the perimeter. Beasley zips it to the corner for Torres, who sinks the smooth one dribble pull-up jumper. This time, Beasley gets it in the other corner, decides to take it herself. Pump fake leads to the easy floater inside the lane. Later on, Trojans in transition as Abby Jensen sends it ahead for Beasley, and check out the footwork from number 24. Loses the defender with a spin move, finishes the layup, and the boys team was loving it on the sideline. Inching toward halftime now, Torres gets it to Jensen inside, who converts in traffic. After trailing a few minutes ago, Trojans leading it 19-18. And after this made free throw from Beasley, All Saints jumps ahead 20-18 heading into the half. Trojans go on to win it 49-31, improving to 5-3 on the season. They'll hit the floor again on Thursday night against the Tyler Heat. On the boys' side of things, All Saints up big in the fourth over East Texas Homeschool, 67-33, and they'll build on that lead via this transition finish from Tate Scully. Chargers fighting back, though, as Lane Mont sidesteps and then drains a mid-range jumper. This time off a turnover, Mont gets it in the corner again, decides to let it fly, and downs that corner three. Back on the Trojan side of things, Connor Kirkpatrick hits Scully on the backdoor cut, who hits the Euro step into the floater. Kirkpatrick on the dribble handoff this time to Trip Beasley, who steps into the and hits the elbow jumper. All Saints running now as Sam Walters bounces it ahead to Scully, who finishes up and over the defender. Beasley breaking down his defender here, gets by him with the crossover, then gets inside and gets into the big man, Mason Patrick, for two, looking to put the finishing touches on this victory. Patrick gets it out to Beasley, and the point guard rewards the big man for running the floor. Patrick finishes it off at the rim. All Saints boys come away with an 82-45 victory as the Trojans try to carry the momentum of a successful football season onto the hardwood.
These older guys are building a culture within our athletic programs of just being a winner and putting in the work. They did not win very much when they first started out, and they have turned it around as a group. And so I'm hoping that, all the success that our football team had this year will carry right over into basketball, and they can teach these young guys what a winning culture looks like.
Trojans improved to 3-1 on the young season. All Saints is back in action on Thursday with a matchup against Regents Academy. All right, now let's talk playoff football. We got 5 games circled ahead of this Friday. We're planning to preview one every day, starting with Kilgore taking on Fort Bend Crawford. The Bulldogs have just rolled through the playoffs so far, beating Little Cypress, Mauriceville, Stafford, and Bridge City by a combined score of 137-14. The Chargers represent a different kind of challenge, though, having already knocked out half of the District of Doom's playoff teams with wins over Lindale and Pine Tree in the last 2 weeks. As we know, though, Kilgore has just been on another level in 2025. Since losing to Carthage in week 1, the Bulldogs are 12-0, winning each of those games by at least 2 scores. Nobody outside of arguably the best team in the state has been able to even hang with them. Get your popcorn ready, folks, because this matchup is going to be box office. The Bulldogs are set to line up against the Chargers at 7 on Friday night out at Huntsville ISD Stadium. Kilgore just 2 wins away from its second straight state finals appearance. Of course, looking to finish out on top after falling just short last season. And ETBU volleyball is hitting the road this week for the NCAA Division III National Championship Tournament in Bloomington, Illinois, becoming the first American Southwest Conference program to reach the Elite Eight. The first-ranked Tigers will face the Vikings of Berry College in the quarterfinals at 4:30 on Wednesday. But that's all the time we have for sports. Morning, y'all. Back to y'all.
All right,
Dan,
we're going to.
thanks so much.
Yeah, Dan, thank you. We're about to step away for a moment for our over-the-air broadcast news update.
That's right. We'll be right back here on CBS 19 Plus.
Good morning, y'all. I'm Dana Dixon.
And I'm Jesus Martinez. Thank you so much for joining us for this news update. Well, the biggest shopping day is now behind us. Today marks a shift on that focus from buying to giving. Of course, it is Giving Tuesday, a global day of generosity that first launched back in 2012, and one local nonprofit is hoping this day will help them keep their doors open.
Yeah, the SPCA of East Texas is warning that its doors could be forced to close if donations don't increase in the coming weeks. The stray animal problem is a serious one in East Texas, and one the SPCA of East Texas is devoted to addressing. Now, Hegland, the executive director there, says compared to the same time last year, donations to the shelter have dipped significantly. She attributes the drop in donations to many being squeezed by today's economy, and now the future of the nonprofit and the animals in it that it supports is in limbo.
We are looking at, cutting our programs back, cutting our costs back, and, if we don't see an uptick in our contributions, it may be possible that we would have to close as well. And that's not what we want to happen. We want to continue to providing services.
Hegland adds that even though donations have faded, the number of animals the shelter is caring for has only increased. She says on average, the SPCA is caring for 150 to 200 animals on any given day between their facility and foster families.
A traffic alert if you're driving in Longview this morning. The overpass at Highway 259 and Loop 281 has been shut down because of ice. Longview police tell us there's been at least one crash in that area. Now, they do say it will remain closed until tech stock crews can treat that area, so you'll find another way around the 259 overpass. And of course, be careful if you're out there this morning. 6 men are facing serious charges this morning after police say they were trying to exploit children online in Polk County. Livingston police say they started the undercover investigation back in July, tracking suspects using social media, gaming platforms, and phones. At least one of the men now faces child pornography charges, that is. Police Chief David Mitchell says these arrests show just how real and growing the threat is, and he's warning parents to stay alert and talk to their children about online safety.
Bundle up before you head out. That's all I can say about the weather today, Jamie.
Right. It's very chilly out there, and we're only going to get to around 49 to 50 degrees in most of the area. 49 in Mineola and Gilmer are your highs. 50 in Tyler and Longview are your highs as well. And 53 down in Nacogdoches. So it is a chilly day out there. Your dog walking forecast for today at 7 a.m. 31 degrees. 9 a.m. you're going to be at 34. By 1 p.m. you'll be up at 44 degrees and then 47 at 3 p.m. So it's going to be a chilly one out there, but it's going to be sunny skies. So perfect day to step outside and walk your dog before those rain chances return tomorrow evening. Your weather impact alert is Wednesday evening to Thursday morning. Some cold rain is in your future. It is a cold morning out there right now in those 30s, and then it is a sunny day ahead in those 50s for you. So that is good news. It will hopefully feel a little bit warmer for you. So Tuesday, 50 degrees and sunny, as I talked about. Wednesday evening into Thursday morning, we have that weather impact alert. It's still going to be pretty chilly tomorrow. Waking up in the morning, 34 degrees, and then a high of 58. And then Thursday, your high is going to be 49 degrees, and those showers should be over come the afternoon on Thursday.
Welcome back to Morning Y'all here on CBS 19 Plus.
This is what's coming up in our second half hour. Some exciting news for East Texas families. Christus Health is opening the region's first pediatric ICU. We'll share the details coming up.
And the holiday clock is ticking. Almost 1,000 Salvation Army angels still need gifts. Up next, how you can help make a difference.
You're waking up to some of the coolest temperatures out there right now. As you can see behind me, we are in those 30s outside right now, but you can get to the 50s later this evening. And those rain chances are returning Wednesday evening into Thursday morning. We will explain the weather impact alert coming up. You're watching Morning Y'all on CBS 19 Plus.
Together, we're putting East Texas first. You're watching Morning Y'all on CBS 19 Plus.
Good morning, y'all. I'm Dana Dixon.
And I'm Jesus Martinez. Thank you so much for joining us on CBS 19 Plus. A traffic alert if you're driving in Longview this morning. The overpass at Highway 259 and Loop 281 in Longview has been shut down because of ice. Longview police say they have seen at least one crash in this area. Now, police also say this part of the road will be shut down until TxDOT crews can treat it. So be careful and, of course, find an alternate route if need be.
It's 7:36 now. 4 people are behind bars in East Texas after a several months-long drug investigation dubbed Operation Crystal Ball. The Sabine County Sheriff's Office says deputies began the operation in March, targeting narcotics distribution across the county. Over 16 suspects were identified, with some facing federal charges. This past weekend, authorities arrested 4 people for different meth or cocaine charges. Sheriff George Griffith says that these arrests are just the start of this phase of the investigation.
Christus Health is opening East Texas' first pediatric intensive care unit at Mother Frances Hospital in Tyler. The PICU will provide specialized care for children with life-threatening illnesses and complex medical conditions. Christus says construction is underway right now to create a spacious, state-of-the-art healing environment for infants and children who face life-threatening conditions. Now, this will also keep treatment closer to home. It will be staffed with specially trained nurses and doctors. That unit is set to open on December 8th, and Christus will hold a formal blessing of the PICU this Friday at 10:30. After more than 6 decades in Longview, a cherished family jewelry store is preparing to shine one last time. According to our paper partners at the Longview News Journal, Judd Murray, the current owner, is retiring, and the store is set to close at the end of December. The shop has been a Longview staple for more than 65 years, but until then, Murray is holding a going out of business sale as the shop prepares to shut its doors for good.
A family is now fighting to bring a college freshman from Austin back to the U.S. after she was deported to Honduras. Federal officials say immigration officers arrested Ani Luisa Lopez Beloza on November 20th as she tried to board a flight at Boston's Logan Airport. According to the Austin Statesman, the 19-year-old was flying home to Austin to surprise her family for Thanksgiving. DHS officials say that Beloza was in the country illegally and had a deportation order from 2015, adding, quote, an immigration judge issued her a final order removal in 2015. She received full due process and was removed to Honduras. Lopez Beloza's lawyer told the Austin Statesman that the family had asylum proceedings underway until 2017. He also said that his client's deportation violated a court order.
Both U.S. senators from Texas are now supporting the state's request for the Supreme Court to put its new congressional map in place. U.S. Senators John Cornyn and Ted Cruz filed a brief with the U.S. Supreme Court arguing that last month's ruling, which prevented the new map from taking into effect, violated the Purcell principle. That principle prohibits federal judges from changing state election rules and procedures shortly before an election. The court has blocked similar lower court rulings in the past because they have come too close to the elections. That filing deadline to run for Congress is less than a week away.
Well, this week marks 5 months since floodwaters devastated the Texas Hill Country over the 4th of July weekend.
Many of the people affected in Texas are still piecing their lives back together. Officials say those affected by the floods have already started receiving checks from what was raised earlier this year. Leaders with the Central Texas Community Foundation say 115 residents affected by the floods in both Travis and Williamson County have received short-term recovery assistance.
Well, if you think that magic shows are just for kids, think again. A Texas magician is turning date night into a chance to learn a few tricks of your own. Sean Giggy introduces us to the man blending dinner, wine, and a little wonder.
So this is only 3 ounces, so drink up.
Imagine you're sitting there enjoying a nice meal when all of a sudden a guy in a questionable bow tie questions you.
Is that the 3 of diamonds?
Dal Sanders is a magician.
Would you like to help me say yes?
Over the years, he's taught magic to a lot of kids.
The 3 and the 7.
And inevitably, there's always at least one adult who says, "Hey, can you teach me too?"
And I said, I'm just not prepared for this. What am I going to do? I'm prepared for a large group of kids. And I said, how about magic and wine?
And that's how Dal conjured up this.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Magic, flights, and bites. Adult lessons and adult drinks.
The night starts with a Prosecco and a toast, and then we're going to do a little magic and have a ball.
Dal holds his grown-up magic classes at places like Regine's in Dallas.
Our sommelier today is Dan.
Throughout the night, wine magically appears.
We're going to start off with a deck of cards.
Following a magic show from Dal, food disappears.
So did you like that trick? Okay, you're going to learn it in a few minutes.
And then the fun begins.
You're all going to get a chance to learn how to do this.
Guests learn how to do card tricks, coin tricks, all sorts of tricks to impress their friends.
It's a great way to be the favorite uncle or, the cool grandparent or something like that.
Dal says it's all stuff anyone can master.
You take the card, the first thing you're going to do is...
No previous magical powers necessary.
If I join you for dinner, can you make my bill disappear?
I'm a magician, not a banker, but we could do something.
At the very least, maybe saw it in half?
My choice, remember?
In Dallas, I'm Sean Giggy.
And you can stay connected with what's happening across the Lone Star State with Texas News Now, your daily statewide newscast with the top headlines, stories that matter, and weather from every corner of Texas. Catch Texas News Now streaming weekdays at 11 a.m. or anytime on CBS 19 Plus.
Well, the clock is ticking to make a difference in the life of a child or a senior in need.
Right now, there are about 980 Salvation Army angels left to adopt, and the program provides East Texans in need with help on gifts for their families this holiday season. Each angel represents either a child or a senior hoping for a Christmas gift this year.
And they are praying for a last-minute rush before the deadline. You can pick up an angel at Broadway Square Mall, the South Broadway Walmart, or the Lindale Walmart. And if you're short on time, the Walmart Angel Tree online registry lets you buy gifts that ship straight to the Salvation Army. Distribution days begin December the 10th.
When you see the mom or the dad come and pick up their presents and realize that their kids are going to have a good Christmas, it is one of the most powerful things I have ever witnessed. That they know that as hard as times are, my kid isn't going to face that. That they are going to get the same blessing that they had when they were kids or other kids get to have.
Well, this holiday season, Pelche Subaru and Tyler's is helping make Christmas a little brighter as well. The dealership adopted a few angels, making sure they get gifts and support this year. They say it's all about giving back.
The kids, they don't understand. You know, you go to school and you hear about after Christmas what everyone got, and it's in no way fair to the children to wonder why they didn't get that from Santa or from anyone else.
Well, the deadline to adopt an angel and return the gifts that is in Tyler is this Saturday. All right, 7:44 now. Get ready, chocolate lovers. Hershey's is dropping a Dubai-inspired chocolate bar in a limited run of just 10,000 bars. The bar features creamy pistachio, crispy Kadiev, right? Kadiev? And classic Hershey's milk, sure. Chocolate. This exclusive treat hits GoPuff in New York, Philadelphia, and Chicago, and Hershey's Chocolate World Times Square on December 4th. Hershey's is calling it a one-of-a-kind social media-inspired release for the collectors, trend hunters, and anyone craving a truly unique chocolate experience. So I do like the Dubai chocolates.
I love it.
They're
it
great.
Is so
I
good.
haven't had.
Oh, you haven't tried it?
You haven't tried it? Ooh.
Oh, got to.
You're in for a treat. It's crunchy. It's sweet.
It is.
It is interesting, but good interesting.
Okay. Yeah, it's like a salty, sweet. It's like perfection. I really, you have to love pistachio, right?
Yeah.
But I love it. They have that little crispiness to it. But what I don't love, Hershey's, bring it to Texas.
Please.
What in the world?
You got good fans here. You got 1, 2, about to be 3 here. 3 good fans.
Yeah, create the buzz, but also bring it to everybody.
Or we take a field trip.
to New York City.
Let's go.
There we go. A good old little field trip.
All right, well, starting today, Burger King fans of all ages can dive into the new SpongeBob menu. Inspired by the SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants. 4 limited time creations will be available, from SpongeBob's Krabby Whopper and Patrick's Starberry Shortcake Pie to Mr. Krabs Cheesy Bacon Tots and a Pirate's Frozen Pineapple Float. You can also catch the new SpongeBob movie in theaters December the 19th. Yeah, I definitely need those tots.
Oh, they sounded great.
That sounds good.
And the drink actually sounds good this year, too.
Yeah, and I think the kids will love that little
The
to-go
pail.
box.
It's
so
like
cute.
the Happy Meal box, but SpongeBob themed.
Yeah, I never really got into SpongeBob, and neither did my kids, but I mean, that's cute. I think
would be
anybody
fun.
would like that.
I have SpongeBob whenever I do chores and clean. I just have it as a background noise.
Oh, do you really?
It's fun.
Okay.
Have it as background
It
noise.
makes me feel young that that's still around.
Right.
The kids are still
and
doing
just,
that.
They still have
Yeah.
new episodes somehow, new movies. All right, well, a Facebook group in Pennsylvania hopes to set a new world record for the largest Christmas cookie exchange. More than 3,300 people from the Wedding Cookie Table community group gathered at the Washington County Fairgrounds on Sunday. Now, they were from across the U.S. and, yes, even New Zealand. Event organizers say at least 80,000 cookies were exchanged, though we don't know right now exactly when they're going to announce if the world record was made.
I feel like Lindale and the library should get in on this
Right?
and try their own, because how many you said they're making?
15,000
Wow.
cookies.
And that was 80, and Lindale's just need to expand to like all of East
I love
Texas. We could do
cookies.
our own cookie
Right?
exchange.
We'll beat them. If they do win, we'll beat them. It'll be a bake-off.
Let's do it. Let's have our
A
own
cookie
little
bake-off.
bake-off. That'll keep you warm if you're in the kitchen baking some cookies. If you want to stay warm, man, it's cold out there.
It is really cold out there. We're in those 30s right now, and as you can see, that sun is starting to come up, which will make it feel a little bit warmer out there, but we are still just stuck in those 30s. 31 in Tyler, 32 over in Henderson, 29 degrees in Longview, and 28 in Nacogdoches. So it is very, very chilly out there right now. And then your highs today, we're only going to get to around 50 degrees. So 50 in Tyler, 50 in Longview, 53 in Nacogdoches, 49 in Gilmer, and 49 in Mineola, 48 over in Emory and Canton. So it'll be a chilly one out there, but the good news is that there will be some sunny skies. So your bus stop forecast, so 7 a.m., 31 degrees. That sun is starting to come up. Noon, you're going to be at 42 degrees with some sunny skies. And 5 p.m., 45 degrees, sunny skies as well. So you do have that to look forward to. We will get to 50 degrees today over in Tyler, but it will still be chilly out there. And then your rain chances, we're going to be at 50% Wednesday evening into Thursday morning, and then you will have a 20% chance on Friday. So as I've discussed, Tuesday 50 degrees and sunny skies, and then you do have a weather impact alert in effect for Wednesday evening starting around 7 p.m. into Thursday morning. So we're keeping an eye on that timing for you, but hopefully it won't go too far into the afternoon on your Thursday. Should just be in the morning, but it will still be a chilly day, waking up tomorrow at 34 degrees in East Texas. And then Thursday morning, you will be at 42 degrees with that cold rain once again, and a high of 49 degrees.
All right, 7:48 this morning. Still ahead after 6 months in the NICU. An East Texas baby is finally going home. Ayana Aird has her inspiring story coming up after the break. $7:49, $7:50 now. Welcome back. A tiny miracle at UT Health East Texas. A baby born at just 15 ounces, the smallest ever treated there, is now heading home after a long fight for life. CBS 19's Ziana Aird has more on the baby's journey of graduating from the NICU.
It was so scary because the doctor was like, I can't hear the heartbeat. The baby's not measuring what she's supposed to measure.
A terrifying comment for any mother to hear. Baby Addison weighed just 15 ounces, the tiniest baby ever cared for at UT Health East Texas.
Just smaller than a can of Coke, so it's very, very tiny. This was her diaper when she was born, and it probably was actually too big for her when she was first born because these only go to about a pound, and she was less than that.
The pregnancy was smooth until that 24-week checkup just days after the gender reveal. Doctors admitted Labrisha, hoping to keep Addison growing in the womb as long as possible.
After the third day, they was like, okay, we're delivering. It was just really scary.
Baby Addison was in the NICU for 6 months.
Who wants to leave their baby at the hospital and just go home?
The longest stay of any baby at UT Health East Texas. Nurses say it took around-the-clock high-level care.
She started out on a ventilator, and we had to feed her through a feeding tube. She had special IV lines that we gave her nutrients through.
Despite her size and challenges with development, feeding, and respiratory support, Addison proved to be a strong fighter.
And seeing her every day was one of those amazing things where you got to see her milestones almost like your own child.
My staff has grown so much in these 4 years, and they are the biggest factor that we have for getting these babies healthy.
But that progress came with one message from Labrisha.
Have patience, have faith. That's it.
After a long journey, the hospital celebrated with a parade from the NICU all the way to the exit.
I did not know that all the workers in the hospital almost would be out in the hallway. It was so sweet.
A reminder that even the tiniest can have the biggest wins.
Moms and dads that have babies in the NICU, they are also world champions in this battle.
She's a little fighter.
I'm Ayana Aird for CBS 19.
All right, let's check this out. Imagine stepping into someone else's life for an entire day, feeling what they feel, seeing the world through their eyes. That would be pretty cool, right? I don't know if I'd actually want to do it, but it's worth thinking about. So picture their morning routines and their challenges, their joys. And now tell us who you would want to be if you could live a day in someone else's shoes, and then why?
My first thought is like a historical figure to see how
Right?
it was back then.
Back in the day?
Yeah. Even just like a one-day swap. That'd be cool to see.
What do you think, Jamie? Is there anyone you ever thought?
Maybe somebody from like the 70s or something.
Ooh.
I was alive during the 70s for a titch, so I kind of, that wouldn't be, I don't know, like, maybe someone in history.
Like,
who?
I don't know, maybe George Washington.
I was thinking the same thing. He kind of
That's
started.
always the go-to, always,
right,
yeah.
isn't it though? I do think it would be fun to like be some sort of like singer. I said Oprah earlier because I really would, just a day.
A king or a queen, back in the olden days with the jesters.
Yes, Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah?
That's not even in the olden days,
Right.
but right? I can't imagine what it's like to live like royalty.
She lives through so much too.
Go to Facebook. We want to hear from you. Tell us who you'd be for just that one day. I'd add Diane Sawyer to the list.
Oh, yeah, that
There's
was
a
a good
bunch,
one.
Right?
Yes.
Too many good people.
I go all for the journalists.
Right.
Yeah.
I went with the celebrities.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Well, it is chilly out there this morning, so we need to bundle up before heading out, Jamie.
That's right. It is still chilly out there. We are sitting at 28 degrees out in Tyler. Sunny skies, though, and that sun will start to move in throughout the day, which is good news. It'll make it feel a little bit warmer. Your dog walking forecast for today, I'm giving you all green paws. You're starting at 31 degrees. By 11, you'll get to 40 degrees, and then by 3 p.m., you'll be at 47 degrees. So it's still going to be a chilly day out there. I suggest making sure that you are bundled up and wearing layers because it is cold for your Tuesday. Your future temperatures to 7 a.m. we're sitting at 33 in Tyler, 33 in Jacksonville, 33 in most of the region, 30s in all of the region. And then come mid-morning, 10 a.m., you're still going to be in those upper 30s. So 39 in Tyler, 39 in Longview, 39 in Mount Pleasant, 41 over in Carthage, and 41 in Center. So it's still going to be very chilly. Your lunch break at noon, you're still going to be in those 40s. So 45 in Tyler, 44 in Henderson, 46 over in Nacogdoches. So it's going to be a chilly day out there for you. But then 4 p.m., you will get to 50 degrees in Tyler, 51 over over in Jacksonville, 52 in Nacogdoches, 52 in Palestine. So it'll be a little bit of a nicer day for you with sunny skies. And then 8 p.m. you're going to be in those low 40s. And then waking up tomorrow, you're going to be back in those upper 30s, 39 in Tyler, 39 in Jacksonville, 40 over in Athens, 41 in Palestine. So it's going to be chilly waking up tomorrow, making sure that you're keeping those coats out for your Wednesday morning. New, next, and now. So weather impact alert Wednesday evening through Thursday morning. You have that cold rain, cold mornings ahead for you as well. And then also a sunny day today in those 50s. You're sitting at 30 degrees right now, so make sure that you're stepping out with a coat. Here's a little bit more information on that weather impact alert. We have more rain coming your way. This is going to affect drive times, maybe some holiday events, and then it's not going to be severe, but it will be impactful. That's going to start to move in Wednesday afternoon, and then it should be gone come Thursday morning. The most severe will be Wednesday evening into Thursday morning. So we're keeping an eye on that here at CBS 19, and we will continue to keep you updated.
All right, Jamie, thanks so much. We're going to take a quick news break with our over-the-air broadcast.
Yeah, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Good morning, y'all. I'm Jesus Martinez.
And I'm Dana Dixon. Thanks for being with us for this news update. 4 people are now behind bars in East Texas after a several months-long drug investigation dubbed Operation Crystal Ball. The Sabine County Sheriff's Office says deputies began the operation in March, targeting narcotics distribution across the county. Over 16 suspects were identified, with some facing federal charges. This past weekend, authorities arrested 4 people for different meth or cocaine charges. Sheriff George Griffith says that these arrests are just the start of this phase of the investigation.
Christus Health is opening East Texas' first pediatric intensive care unit at Mother Frances Hospital in Tyler. The PICU will provide specialized care for children with life-threatening illnesses and complex medical conditions. Christus says construction is underway right now to create a spacious, state-of-the-art healing environment for infants and children who face life-threatening conditions. Now, this will help keep treatment closer to home and will be staffed by specially trained nurses and doctors. Now, the unit is set to open up on December 8th. Christus will hold a formal blessing of the PICU this Friday at 10:30.
Well, the clock is ticking to make a difference in the life of a child or senior in need.
There are about 980 Salvation Army Angels left to adopt, and the program provides East Texans in need with help on gifts for families this holiday season. Each angel represents either a child or a senior hoping for a Christmas gift this year.
And they're praying for a last-minute rush before the deadline. You can pick up an angel at Broadway Square Mall, the South Broadway Walmart, or the Lindale Walmart. And if you're short on time, the Walmart Angel Tree online registry lets you buy gifts that ship straight to the Salvation Army. Distribution begins December 10th.
When you see the mom or the dad come and pick up their presents and realize that their kids are going to have a good Christmas, it is one of the most powerful things I have ever witnessed. That they know that as hard as times are, my kid isn't going to face that. That they are going to get the same blessing that they had when they were kids, or other kids get to have.
Well, the deadline to adopt an angel and return the gifts in Tyler is this Saturday. All right, let's get checking that forecast now with Jamie. Cold this morning.
It is very chilly out there, 34 degrees right now here in Tyler, and that sun is starting to come up, which will make it feel just a little bit warmer. Your dog walking forecast for today, we are looking good. 7 a.m., 31 degrees, 11, 40 degrees, and 3 p.m. 47 degrees. So it should be a perfect day to step out there. It'll be a little bit chilly, so make sure that you are bundled up for your day. What's new? We have a weather impact alert Wednesday evening through Thursday morning. This is going to be some cold rain, and what is now, we have a cold morning out there, 30s. So make sure that you are stepping out with a jacket. And then what's next? We have a sunny day in those 50s coming up for you. So we will get to those soon. The next 7 days for you. So Tuesday, you're going to be in those 50s and with sunny skies. And then Wednesday evening into Thursday morning, we're tracking that weather impact alert. It looks like there's going to be lots of rain for you, 50% chance of showers, but we are making sure that it shouldn't go too far into your Thursday. And then Friday, we just do have that 20% chance of showers. And then your Saturday and Sunday are going to be in those 60s.
It is just after 8 o'clock. News before you go this morning with the biggest shopping days now behind us. Today shifts the focus from buying to giving, and the SPCA of East Texas is counting on it to keep their doors open. The nonprofit is facing a $100,000 shortfall that could force service cuts or even closure. Donations have dropped while the number of animals in their care has risen. The SPCA is urging the community to step up, saying every gift helps keep animals safe and cared for.
Christus Health is opening East Texas's first pediatric intensive care unit at Mother Frances Hospital in Tyler. The PICU, set to open Monday, will provide specialized care for children with life-threatening illnesses and complex medical conditions, keeping treatment closer to home. Now, the unit will be staffed by specially trained doctors and nurses. The unit will provide infants and children in a spacious, healing environment.
And the clock's ticking to make a difference this holiday season. There are still 980 Salvation Army Angels left to adopt, each representing a child or a senior in East Texas hoping for a Christmas gift. Families rely on the program for support, and organizers are hoping for a last-minute rush before the deadline to make sure every angel is adopted. Well, if you're headed out to the mall or one of those Walmart locations to get an angel, make sure you bundle up.
That's right. We are in those 30s outside right now, and then today you're going to get up to 50 degrees with sunny skies all day long. And then Wednesday you're going to start off with cloudy skies at 34 degrees, so it's going to be another chilly morning for you. And then come evening, those rain chances are going to increase into Thursday morning. Shouldn't go too far into the afternoon for your Thursday, but still chilly at 42 as your low with a high of 49. And then Friday you will have that 20% chance of rain once again in those 50s and 30s. So it's going to be a pretty chilly week until we hit Saturday and Sunday, where you're going to be mostly sunny skies in those 60s. So we are all looking forward to that after the cold few days we have ahead.
Just got to get through this week.
Yeah,
That's
we
right.
just have a few days left.
Just a few, the entire week.
All right. Well, thanks so much for continuing your day with us here on Morning Y'all on CBS 19 Plus. Don't forget to catch the noon show coming up here on CBS 19 and CBS 19 Plus as well.
That's right. Keep you here for the latest news and weather throughout the day. Here's a look at what's coming up later today. Have a great morning.